This is the Afternoon Buzz. Chaz with you. Happy Friday, everybody. We're going to be cracking open some Michelob Ultra this afternoon because, well, it is the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, which is in action right now. And my special guest in studio with me this afternoon is Aneesa Bacon from the Insurance Shop in downtown Abilene. How are you today, Aneesa?
Hey, Chaz. Doing great. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I have to tell everybody this as well because not only are you a business owner in town, and we like to bring the business owners in town, and I've known you for quite some time, but also you're my neighbor. So this could go sideways real quick.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's only going to go upways.
Well, especially when you add booze into it too, right?
Never can go wrong. Just a little bit of sipping on some alcohol.
Go. That's right. Michelob Ultra. Now, okay, so first of all, Aneesa, okay, we got the Michelob Ultra, but they also have a Michelob Ultra Zero. I know, just being neighbors and knowing you and everything, I know you drink the Michelob Ultra quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
And it's one of your go-to beers, I would say, right?
Yeah, along behind maybe a seltzer.
You like the seltzers, like the what is it? The neutrals or the what is it? The White Claw.
White Claw.
Ain't no laws when you got the claws, right?
Yeah, I like some White Claws, but this would be my go-to beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got I poured in a Michelob Ultra into a cup, and I also poured some Michelob Ultra Zero into a cup, and I'm just curious to see which one of those you think is the non-alcoholic one. So without further ado, if you'd like to go ahead and take a sip of each one of those and just tell me which one you think is the real deal or which one's the fake. Again, Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, and Michelob Ultra Zero. And Aneesa Bacon in with me. What do you think?
It's really good. It's a hard test.
Really?
It's a hard test. They're pretty equally.
Take a drink out of them again. Just kind of. I'm just curious. Okay.
That to me tastes like the Zero.
Let
me see. Maybe the one on my left would be the Zero.
You're absolutely right. You nailed it.
Oh,
you nailed it.
Well, maybe I know my beer.
You know your beer. I always, but it took you a second though, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't automatic.
No, it wasn't just like, oh, I know for sure.
Yeah.
It's a little hesitancy.
Yeah.
Second, third sip, and I've got it. You got it. You got it. So do you think it's what is the difference between them? Do you think maybe just a little bit lighter, not as a thick of a
like a full flavor?
Yeah, not a full flavor, but it still has the flavor of an Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
just a little bit on the lighter side.
So if somebody handed you one of those and says, "Hey, would you even guess it was a non-alcoholic?"
I wouldn't think so. No.
They've come a long way with the non-alcoholic beverages now. I mean, they make seltzers that are non-alcoholic. They make beer, obviously, it's non-alcoholic. I feel like there's a kind of a wave coming along with the non-alcoholic. Drinkers are kind of putting the beer down and going with the sticky icky or whatever, you know what I mean? Or doing both, So
or the dry January.
Or the dry January.
There's a lot of people that I know now that are non-alcoholics. They don't, but they like
the taste of beer.
They like the taste of beer. They just don't want the effects of alcohol.
And no judgment.
It's a growing kind of population, even with the young people.
Especially with the young people. I've noticed a lot of the younger people, like I said, they're going to the sticky icky or the vapes or whatever, but they're not picking up the beers as much.
No.
And in our day, because I feel like we're kind of in the same, I might be a little older than you, but and back in our day, that was what we did.
That's what we did.
Trash can punches and all that kind of stuff. I mean, everything kind of revolved around booze, which, it could be good or bad. Some people just can't handle that, but, and no judgment, like I said, but, it's definitely changed over the years, the scope of, kids drinking and, obviously if you're under 21, you shouldn't drink anyways, but I'm just saying, it's the kids are going weird these days, man.
We can only hope they're going up in the right direction.
Yeah.
Little bit less alcohol and.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit more sticky icky.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more sticky icky.
Drinking on Michelob Ultra. We've got the official beer of the FIFA World Cup and the World Cup. So full disclosure, we always pre-record the Weekend Buzz and everything. So we're recording this on a Wednesday, and Thursday is when the World Cup actually starts. So you're thinking, oh, it's Friday. The World Cup started yesterday, but for us right now, as we're recording, it hadn't started yet. But are you into a big fan of the World Cup?
Well, only because my grandson has brought me into the world of the FIFA Cup. He's a soccer player. He's gotten the FIFA World Cup magazine.
Oh, nice.
And you get these stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And every country has all their players. And you get these sticker packs, kind of like the Pokemon cards.
Oh, yeah.
And they're stickers, and you put them on there. And the goal is, of course, to fill up your whole book.
Oh,
so
okay.
His mom, his dad, me, his great-grandmother, we're all buying these stickers to fill up his FIFA World Cup. And I almost thought about going to see the Argentina-Jordan game. And
really?
Him.
Yeah, because that's at AT&T Stadium. They can't call it AT&T. They have to call it Dallas Stadium now.
Oh.
They had to.
I didn't know what's.
Yeah, they actually had to. They had to cover up all the AT&T logos there at the stadium because the contract that I like Dallas Stadium better than AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell they didn't just name it Dallas Stadium or Cowboy Stadium.
Arlington Stadium.
Arlington Stadium. Yeah, since it's in Arlington. Well, I mean, we had Texas Stadium, the old Texas Stadium. They should have went with Cowboy Stadium. I don't know. Jerry Jones, man. Once again, you missed an opportunity, bro. But then again, he's a genius, and he got that AT&T sponsorship, so there's no telling how much money he's banking right now.
Yep. Well, they are playing the World Cup there.
I've never been to a soccer game. I mean, I've watched
either.
It. It looks cool. It's a big thing. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
It's huge.
Yeah. So I know that you actually are a sports fan. You follow the Texas Rangers. That's something that you and I both have in common, which they're not doing too bad right now. I mean, it's still the beginning of the season.
500?
No, they're not at 500.
They're not. See,
no.
I guess I'm not that big of a fan this year. I need to get it together.
They actually, I think there are 3 or 4 games back in the West behind the Mariners. That's where they stand. Of course, like I said, it's early in the season. They've only gone through like 65, 70 games, and they've got, 100 to go. So, it's still early in the season. But I don't know. I kind of like the Texas Rangers this year. We got a little pitching going on. We just need some more hitting. But also San Antonio Spurs. I know you're a huge Spurs fan, and they are in the NBA Finals against the Knicks right now. I know I've seen you post on Facebook. There's kind of some heart attack moments, right?
Yeah, it's been pretty stressful. Thus, you might want to open up a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah,
we've had some ups and downs throughout this whole series, from starting Game 1 to beating 3-4 teams, making it all to the finals, and we lost 2 at our home court starting out.
That's not good.
That was not good.
No,
and I'm not a bandwagon Spurs fan.
Right, you've been on for a while.
Oh yeah. Like I've been going to Spurs games since I was in my 20s.
I used to piss my brothers off because they're huge Dallas Mavericks fans, and I like the Dallas Mavericks, but I was kind of a San Antonio Spurs fan, particularly back when they had the Twin Towers, Robinson and Duncan, Tony Parker. Those were the teams that I really, really followed because they were just really, really good.
They won 3 back then.
Yeah, they won 3.
Yeah.
It's like me with the Dallas Cowboys. It doesn't matter what they're doing throughout the year. She's rolling her eyes. I know you love the Dallas Cowboys,
I'm
Nisa.
Never going to give up on them. Yeah. Never.
I know
but
it.
Man,
it's hard.
It's very, very hard to stay a true Louisville Cowboy fan. But
do you like all my Cowboy stuff in here?
I do love all your Cowboy stuff. That's why I came in today. I said, maybe this will get me pumped up for the next
season.
Year's, cowboy season is going to be our year.
It's going to be our year.
It's going to be our year. This is our year. I think we say this every year.
Every damn year.
This is going to be our year.
Hanging out with Aneesa Bacon from the Insurance Shop and drinking on some Michelob Ultra this afternoon. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you're also my neighbor as well.
Yes, sir.
But let's get to know you just a little bit more. For people who I guess haven't met you, tell us a little bit. Where did you actually grow up?
I graduated Odessa Permian, Mojo.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I know. I hope that.
Abilene High Eagles.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't draw anybody.
I know. They're like, shit.
Yeah. But I got here as fast as I could.
You did.
I graduated in 1988, and I moved here in 1991.
Okay.
So 3 years later, I moved to Abilene to become a court reporter to go to college. So I started my college days in Abilene, ended up becoming a paralegal, tried to do that for a little bit. During the time I was going to college, I was working at an insurance agency part-time, and during that time, a full-time position came open there.
Right.
And so they offered me a job that was it was a really good job. I mean, the pay was great and the benefits were good. And I decided, I think I'm just going to take this job for a little bit. Well, that job turned out to be a 25-year job.
A long time.
A long time. And then back in 2019, I started my own agency.
That's right.
So almost 6 years now. And it's been the best blessing that God's ever given to me. I should have made that
jump a long time ago.
Jump a little bit faster. All the surrounding counties all throughout the state have been a blessing to me and to my business. So I do want to put a pitch out there to say thank you.
Real quick, because, you said you're from Odessa, the Odessa area and everything. But, okay, so I have to ask this. Have people ever guessed where you're from just by hearing your accent? You knew I was going to go there. You knew I was going to go there. First of all, I love your accent. Always have. I think it's awesome. But it is pretty Southern.
It's way Southern. And, people ask my mom, they come up to my mom and they go, your daughter doesn't sound like you. Where'd she get her accent from? From her dad? And they're like, no, not her dad. No.
Yeah.
What about your sisters? No.
Really?
Your kids? No. So, anyway, yeah. When I ask people that, guess where they think? Where would you think?
I would think Alabama.
Yeah. Louisiana. Yeah, they think it's a.
So have you always had that accent?
Yeah.
Ever since you're.
I don't, which is so weird. Like back when I was young in middle school and stuff, I don't feel, even in high school, I don't remember anybody really ever making that a big deal.
Right, yeah.
And just
because we're in Texas, a lot of people are like, there's a lot of rednecks just rock, I mean,
and where I
it's the Southern draw.
I just fit right in.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I moved here that everybody thought it was some big deal. And I'm like, where I grew up, everybody talked like I did. I didn't know that I sounded any different.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. And I'm not making fun. I think it's cool as hell, to be honest.
I say, I live the way I talk, like Morgan Wallen says.
Oh, yeah.
Live slow into the row. And, you can't ever change who you are.
No, not at all.
I can start talking real professional, being the best person in the world, and just be fake. But that's not who I am.
No.
No.
We got no time to be fake around here.
No, that's too hard.
What's something that most people would be surprised to know about you?
Well, I'm a breast cancer survivor. So, that goes to show some hard times have came along.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
That is
prevailed.
True.
So that's, that's one thing a lot of people probably don't know about me.
I know, just because, being a neighbor and everything, we've known each other for, I guess since 2012 or 13, something like that. But yeah, I knew that. And I actually was going to ask about that later on in the interview, but you brought it up. But let's talk about that. I mean, first of all, congratulations. That is badass. You beat it. A lot of people out there are not fortunate enough to do that. And in fact, you've even had some people in your own family who have not been so successful in that. So tell me about that. Tell me about the whole process of that. I mean,
it's, when people give you that diagnosis, is not one you ever want to hear.
Right.
And it's really hard to take that in and go, what am I going to do with this?
Right.
And then I've had friends that have been diagnosed. And like you mentioned, I had a sister who died at 46 from cancer. But one of my other friends, I said, you know what? God just gives it to the badass people of the world that are going to be fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at some point, everybody has to take one for the team in life. And I feel like we all have something that's going to happen to us. And it's in how you handle it. Like my church was real big. They prayed all over me. I had peoples and countries and states just praying for me that I never even knew. And people walked up to me and be like, oh, Aneesa, are you the one with the breast cancer? Yeah, we've been praying over you. And I was like, oh my gosh. See, this is how you know Abilene's so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have to mention we've got a ton load of churches here.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So, that has been a blessing, but that got me through a lot of the, breast cancer, radiation, chemo, all those things.
And you went through all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Surgeries.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, man. I'm glad you beat it.
Yeah. Amen. Here we are.
Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks. Every single one of them.
Well, thank you for talking about that.
Yeah.
I know it's got to be hard.
When you're going through that at the time, it's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get over it and you go, man, I'm a badass.
Yeah.
I just fought that. And, when my sister got it, I called her and I said, Tracy, are you still doing everything the doctors say? Like, you got to get up, go walk, go work out, go eat, go, try not to do things that the doctors are telling you not to do. And she said, no, I'm really not doing all those things. And I said, well, if you don't, your outcome is not going to be the way mine came out.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
I know. And it was hardening when you lose a sister at 46 years old.
Yeah. Way too young.
I just went through it when I was 41.
Oh, you were 41?
Yeah.
When you were diagnosed? How long did you have to go through that process? How many years?
Almost a whole year.
Damn. So you like that
surgeries, my whole year when I was the age of 42, I went through.
Do you have to go back and get screenings or anything like that because of it, or is it just kind of
anymore?
Okay,
because it's been was 2012. So gosh, we're at 14 years now. See,
cheers to that.
14 years remission.
Cheers to that. That's badass.
So, I don't anymore.
Right.
I mean, I do my annual mammogram checks and all that.
Yeah, of course.
But as far as like having an oncologist on board, on call, no, I'm not.
What would you tell somebody that I'm guessing that you definitely recommend people go get screening, especially women.
Well, yeah, and men get breast cancer too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I know 3 or 4 guys that have gotten breast cancer.
Whoa.
So I got mine at 40, which is the recommended age for women to get their initial mammogram.
Right.
And that one was fine. Then 41, I go and they go, hey, we saw something on your mammogram. You need to come back in here and let's do some further testing on it. And I thought, okay. And they did a biopsy on it, and they came back and they said, yeah, it's cancer. I'm like, you kidding? Like, I'm 41 years old. What are these people talking about?
Yeah.
When we were young, people didn't hardly ever have cancer.
Right.
Here's the other issue I have is now everywhere you go, we're just inundated with so much cancer. Like, where's all this coming from?
And we've had all this cancer research for
gazillion years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no breakthrough, very limited breakthroughs, more patients now.
more patients.
I don't want to get all political or anything like that, but I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier today, as a matter of fact, and we were talking about the COVID shots. And I won't mention this person on air and everything because he's private and everything. But long story short, his son was diagnosed with cancer, and his son is only 31 or 32, something like that, And so we're talking about it, and healthy military Air Force guy, never had any health problems or anything like that, but he had to go endure a ton of vaccines and COVID shots in order to do his job or whatever. And so my friend has a theory that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, that probably was the reason why he got cancer.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the whole point of it is just that it's just crazy what is causing illnesses and all that kind of crap these days, as opposed to what it was like a couple of decades ago.
I did 2 shots of that COVID stuff, and I wish I hadn't have done any of it.
Yeah, same. I only got it because we had to fly somewhere, and I don't remember where the hell we were going. But that's at the time you had to carry a document around, a card around saying that you got the freaking vaccine or whatever. So that was the only reason. So after getting the shot, both of us, my wife and I, both got sick about a week later. And then eventually, months later, we both got COVID. It's like, why the hell did we, I mean, just, it doesn't make any freaking sense. But anyways, we'll get off of that because that is a major conversation right there. Hanging out with Aneesa Bacon, insurance shop here in town. Go by and check her out, downtown Abilene. Let's get to know the insurance shop a little bit here. Now, as you mentioned earlier, you've been in business now since about 2019.
Yes, sir.
And we know what got you into the business and everything, because It's like, I don't think people like grow up and go, you know what, I want to be an insurance agent. I mean, so how did, obviously you were at a job. We heard that story earlier and everything, but what's the biggest misconception people have about insurance agents?
I think the biggest misconception is probably, we're not all in it for the money.
Right.
Maybe some agents are, but I'm definitely not. I feel like trying to get your customers taken care of, regardless if it's a claim, if it's most importantly your service issues, pricing issues, those are at an utmost top of the list priority.
Right.
We're not all in it just to make a quick buck and then screw people over and go on down the road. If that is your intention of getting in the insurance business, you are totally in the wrong.
Yeah. You need to be a politician.
A lot of people go, oh, yeah, you need to be a politician. Yeah. And I think people just go, man, you don't understand. And I told everybody, look, when I get to heaven, me and Jesus, we ain't even going to talk about a word that starts with the I, because those days are over. We are not going to be talking about it. It's stressful, and it's a lucrative job. I mean, I make decent, good money, but it's very stressful.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I didn't get into this business intentionally.
Right.
Like you mentioned. I didn't go, I want to be an insurance agent today. That's just not how this works.
Let's see. Doctor, insurance agent.
Yeah. Which one ought to pick here? Yeah, no, that's not how it went. But here we are, and there's goods and bads to everything.
Yeah.
But at least I get to help people, honestly.
Yeah. Is that probably the best part of the job is the way that you're able to help people?
Yeah. Yeah, because people come to me, and it's usually big problems that they had. Oh, we had this big claim. It didn't get turned out. They didn't pay anything. Or our prices just went up.
Yeah.
40, 50% increases on stuff. Can you help me? And I have clients that their stuff has gone up 10, 20%, 30% too, that I have to shop the market. But I'm an independent agent. So therefore that gives me the capacity to shop other markets.
Okay.
So, like if it's
you have
State
more
Farm
options.
or Allstate or Farmers, Farm Bureau, you just get that one specific market.
Gotcha.
So I'm independent. So there's a ton load of markets out there that give me the capacity to quote it.
Is it really competitive here in Abilene?
Yeah, it's pretty competitive, but keeping your loyal customers. And, I've had customers since I've started, and they've had rate increases, and I've helped try to keep it down.
Mm-hmm.
They just know because of the service work that I do on their accounts that they want to stay with me.
That's good.
Or when they call, I pick up the phone.
Yeah.
You call me.
It's not an automated message.
It's not. You're not calling some.
Press 1.
Right.
For English. Press 2.
Yeah. And 10 minutes later, you're finally, hopefully, talking to somebody that can speak English.
Yeah.
It's not any of that.
That's good. Downtown Abilene. Now, you've had that business down. That's the original location, downtown Abilene?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yep.
Needless to say, you've seen all of these changes that have happened in downtown Abilene. What are your thoughts on all of it?
Me and all the other business owners in downtown Abilene, which is, we're on Cypress Street.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had to endure the new downtown hotel being built.
Right.
That was a major.
I bet that was a pain in the ass.
It was a big pain in the ass. Then we had, then COVID hit.
Right.
Yeah. Everything was shut down. Then they did this whole revitalization of the whole Cypress Street.
Right.
And yesterday they did the grand opening of that. So now we've got live music playing. We have lighting, stringed lighting. And it looks like the downtown Fort Worth, like the stockyards,
right.
A little bit, because they redid the sidewalks. So now we've got, 10 feet of sidewalk,
mm-hmm.
which it kind of limited some of the parking.
And I've noticed that, driving down there, if you get into, if you got a big vehicle, it's kind of rough to kind of maneuver through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's parallel parking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows how to parallel park?
Yeah, no. I didn't know that my car, I was like, oh, I have a parallel parking button on here. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah.
Your car has a parallel. You could, does it do it by itself?
I don't know. I was like, do I even trust this thing? Is my liability insurance going to cover me if I hit this and then I run into 5 buildings?
With the self-driving cars that they have now, does that change insurance slightly, or is it more? Is it less? How does that work in? I mean, say somebody gets into an accident and their car was actually the one that was driving itself, and they, how does that work?
I don't have any clients.
Yeah.
I haven't known of anybody in Abilene that's actually doing that.
Yeah. But that's a good question, though, right? I mean,
yeah, that's a good question. And there's specific insurance companies for those type of vehicles, just like those Tesla cars.
Yeah.
Because they're so expensive, EV vehicles.
Oh,
there's specific insurance for those kind of cars.
So back to downtown Abilene, I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite thing that they've done down there?
Oh man, the jams, the tunes for sure. Yeah,
because they have music playing on speakers.
Yes,
now
all throughout. It's called Abilene Downtown Radio or something. I even tried to Google it to try to see if they had a radio station, and that somebody said no, it's not a radio station. It's just I think the city of Abilene has to turn it on every day.
Yeah, I've gone down there a couple of times to, my wife works down there too. She works around the building over there.
Yeah.
But, so I've gone down there in the mornings, we'll go get coffee at Monk's or something like that. But I've noticed that the lights, they don't have them on yet, or they haven't had the lights on yet. But man, it's just such a great little walk. It's completely different. I will say, and there's not a lot of things that I agree with the city of Abilene about as far as policies and as far as, procedures and stuff like that. But what they have done in downtown Abilene, particularly, I mean, I say it all the time, they've done a badass job.
They have. And it didn't come from tax dollars.
Right.
That's the other situation. Everybody goes, well, oh my God, we have so many potholes. We have all these things that need to be fixed.
That's
Why are
true,
we spending all this money? And me too. I get it.
Yeah.
But this was not a tax dollars. No citizen of Taylor County's taxes went up due to the Cypress Street Station.
And that's
project.
Good. That's really good.
Yeah, because I know at first, and that was kind of like the DoubleTree deal.
Mm-hmm.
They got private donors for that. The city of Abilene the taxpayers weren't paying for that.
Right.
Have you seen your taxes go up? No, our taxes have gone down.
No, just my water bill.
Yo, I know I got my water bill. It was $206.
Good God.
Like, Chaz.
I'm going to have to come over and use your water. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to have to come over. I'm going to be like, yeah, Chaz, what are you doing to my hose?
Yeah. Was your water bill that much?
It was, I think it was right around $185 this last month or whatever. But that's before, and we've had some rain this past couple of 3 weeks or so, intermittent rain here and there. So I haven't had to water as much, but it's creeping up there, and I have every idea I'll be paying $275 by August, or even the end of July. It's going to go up and everything, and prices seem to be going up a lot on all kinds of stuff here in Abilene. Which I know that you've heard about all the hotels and all of the housing. The housing crisis and stuff like that, which is tied to the AI data centers and stuff like that. Have you seen any difference in your business with the AI data centers in town?
Well, me personally, my daughter at the end of this month is being kicked out of her townhome because the property management company has been fired by the people that own that building. And they basically said that they're coming in and doing a corporate lease on all these townhomes.
No shit.
Yeah. So all the tenants, as their lease is coming up, they're telling them,
bye.
Bye, see ya.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah. And, we're talking my single daughter who has 2 kids.
Right.
And where's she going to go?
With those kids.
Yeah. And
forget about trying to find another place in town because everything is either like being bought or going up in price astronomically.
So I started looking around for houses for rent. Well, right on our street at the end of the block, the house that's for rent there is $3,100.
Good God.
And did you see a catty corner to me? Me and Kelly were talking, and I said, I think they're going to sell that house.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a for rent sign out there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I called their property management company yesterday. It's $2,700 a month for rent for that house.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So my daughter.
It kind of makes me want to go buy something else and then just rent my house out because I'd be able to make enough money to buy another mortgage.
But exactly, because we have nice houses and we keep up with our stuff in our neighborhood. And the deal is, where are you going to go, though, Jazz?
Yeah, I know.
You're going to go buy some other. And that's the other thing I told her. I said,
I'll go live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, there's a house right on that entryway onto, what is it, Swiftwater right there or whatever. That house is I think it was $280. Does that sound around about right?
Yeah, I think the comps are fair. Yeah. That's about what it is right now. And I know assessment wise, looking at my house, it's comparable. But if you're looking for a house to rent, it's just next to impossible to find something that is adequate and cheap enough to be able to live,
I started looking for houses for my daughter because I said, you know what, maybe we just need to buy a house. Forget this renting. This rent has got too freaking expensive.
And the hotels are doing the same thing. So it's just one of those deals. All right, we're going to get to a section here I like to call rapid fire. I'm basically just going to ask you a simple question, and then you just give me the first answer that pops up in your mind. Cool?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Cool.
All right, most Texas thing that you have ever done?
Can this be? Oh, this might be bad.
Hey, the worse it is, the better.
I don't know. I'm like, lay out on a trampoline nude?
Well, I mean, that's not
true Texan style.
I don't know if that's true Texas style. Maybe if you were, roping a cow in the nude.
Oh, well, I'm thinking. Wait, I haven't done that.
You have a trampoline?
No.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day.
Oh, I got you. All right. Buc-ee's or Allsup's?
Oh, for sure, Buc-ee's.
Yeah? It's the beaver nuggets, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, oh my God, but you can spend hours in that place.
Yeah.
And a ton load of money.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So maybe I need to say awesome, just grab a burrito and then just leave and be like,
hey,
there's $3 for a burrito, I'm done.
You can't go wrong with a gut bomb from Allsup's, man. But I agree with you on the Buc-ee's thing because I can go in and get 85,000 different types of beef jerky, and I'm all about that.
Oh, yes, for sure.
All right, this is going to be a tough question for you because you love both of these people or both of these teams, but Rangers game or Spurs game?
For sure, Spurs all the way.
Spurs all the way.
All the way.
Is it? Are basketball games? Because I know you've been to both.
Yeah.
Are NBA games more fun than watching baseball games, or vice versa?
For sure, I think I just like the fast pace of basketball versus.
I gotcha. The slower of the baseball.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there and you're drinking your Michelob Ultra. Comes 6 or 7 inning, you're like,
yeah.
Come on, we need to pick the pace up a little bit.
Right.
If you got some good hitting people on your team, I loved it.
Yeah,
I
when it's offensively.
I watched the women's college world. What do you call it? The college?
Yeah, the College World Series.
Yeah, the College World Series.
What Texas and Tech?
Texas and Tech.
Yeah.
Tech. Our dang Tech came up short again.
Yeah, that's the second time in a row.
I know.
Damn. All right, sweet tea or Dr. Pepper?
Ooh, sweet tea.
All right. Seltzer or beer?
Seltzer.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Beach vacation or mountain vacation?
Oh, beach all the way.
Beach all the way.
Yeah.
All right. If you could insure one thing in your personal life forever, what would it be?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have a lot of valuables, really.
Yeah.
I was just looking at all your stuff in here going, maybe I need to insure all your stuff.
You gonna write me a policy up in here?
Yeah. I'm like, you got a lot of valuables.
What's the weirdest thing that somebody's tried to get insured?
Their $1 million body.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
But here in Abilene, have you ever had anybody try to, insure their body parts or something? What is it, boobs, or is it
their whole body?
Their whole body?
Yeah. They just think they're
all way.
That. And if something goes south,
Is that possible? Can you do that?
If there's a market out there and they want to pay the price for it, see, there's a market and a price for everything, Chaz.
See, maybe I should do that.
How much money you want to spend?
I was back in the day, and I know you don't know this, but my knees, I have really good knees, and they were featured in Nude Knees magazine a long time ago. And so I always thought about maybe insuring my knees.
God, I should have borrowed one of yours before I had my knee replacement surgery. Oh, man.
Oh, Aneesa Bacon Insurance Shop. Where can everybody find you at, Aneesa?
Our office is located at 402 Cypress Street, Suite 110. So you have the Paramount, Prosperity Bank. Go a little ways down, and you see the pink umbrella on the left-hand side.
Right on.
And then right behind me is the Beehive.
Oh, yeah.
So that's behind me.
Yes.
And then the next block down is the DoubleTree, and then it's...
So you got it all right there.
You can
everything.
Eat, drink, go watch a movie.
Aneesa, where are you at on your social medias?
We are at insuranceshoptx.com is our website. On Facebook, Insurance Shop.
Insurance Shop?
Yeah. And the shop is SHOPPE. Remember that on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
SHOPPE.
Yes, sir.
InsuranceShop.com and on Facebook as well. Aneesa, we didn't even get into a fight. Nothing about neighbors. Nothing about that. I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh, dang. Well, I could throw something over in y'all's yard later tonight if you want me to.
What's the worst thing that your neighbors have ever done? No.
Yeah, We ain't going there. Kelly's going to listen to this, and I don't want her mad at me. Me and Kelly love each other. We want to keep it that way, Chad.
Aneesa, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And y'all go see Insurance Shop, downtown Abilene. Check her out on socials. Aneesa, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chad, so much.